Hi guys, I'm here doing a movie review. Just kidding. I am going to do a movie review of this, but this is actually the book section of it, the book portion. So I'm going to try to get through this pretty fast. It's one of my favorite book series currently. I read this book series, the trilogy of 50 Shades of Grey, when I was I think I was a freshman it was the beginning of my sophomore year of college. So it was in 2011, right after they came out, and it was during the winter time. And this is when the books were like, everyone's like, they're about sex. And I was like, let me check this out. Because I just don't think books can just be just about sex. So I read it and I was like, whoa, this isn't just about sex. This is actually about a relationship, and it's troubling someone, and they're affected, and this person is changing that person. And then it's just a lot of drama, but it's also a relationship and love. And love is very important, and just love is important. I don't know what else to say. Like, love can mean many things, people say, but love is strong, and it feels so good to be loved, and it feels so good to love someone. And that's me preaching right there. But this series is amazing. Anyway, and this is my opinion of these books. So everyone has their own opinion. Some people think they don't like this. Some people haven't even read the books and they already have an opinion of the books. But this is my disclaimer. I do like these books, and I've read these 3 times. Each of these books I've read about 3 times, and I can honestly keep going back to them because I can't get enough of their relationship. And I'll tell you which one's my favorite out of the series. And I also want to say, before we actually get into the thing, E.L. James is an amazing author. This is the only book series I see on Goodreads that she has written. I think she may have done short stories. I haven't looked that much into it. But I added her on Goodreads in 2011. And this is when her books were right before they like really went big. Because now these books have sold over 100 million. She's sold over 100 million copies of them. And there's a movie now, so I'll do the movie review and I'll put that down below. I'm just like so excited about her, and there are some things that do annoy me about the books, of course, like any book series, because everyone has their own thing going on, but I'm just really excited. I think she's a great author, and she's talking about writing a 4th book. So if you guys are excited with these books, get ready for maybe another trilogy of these, but it'll be different obviously because this is within so many years time. So, and you guys, if you have read the books, you will see that this takes over quite a lot of time. Okay, I have some notes next to me because I'm going to be referencing my notes to talk about each book, because I kind of wrote some things, some basic keynotes, so I can talk to you guys what I liked, what I didn't like. Let's talk about the first one. The first book. Some people just read the first book and put it down. They were like, I'm done. No, you have to read more, because this isn't my favorite book. It's not. I'm not a huge fan of this book. It was a great intro to the characters, of course. You kind of have to read the first book because you're like, okay, this is her backstory. Oh, okay, this is what happens. Another thing is that I feel like a lot of things happen, but I feel like I got kind of bored. I wasn't like super bored, but it was just like, I just felt like there could have been more excitement. And I want to say this, I think that a part of the second book should have been in here to make the ending more exciting, because it just like ends. And I think I obviously studied theater and stuff, if you guys have watched my channel, and I think that cliffhangers kind of give you, oh yeah, I know what's going to happen, but she has 2 other books, so I think that it should have had more of a kind of closure of like more mystery. And I love Tennessee Williams, and he's the one that's like the king of cliffhangers. So another thing is that I don't know, I just think that this wasn't my favorite. I think that I was just upset with how the ending kind of ended. I don't know, it was just me being upset. And then this is like, on the back it says it's a Goodreads choice, Goodreads, the website, goodreads.com. I'll put my Goodreads down below, by the way. Choice Awards finalist for Best Romance. So yeah, this wasn't my favorite, but let's talk about my favorite. 50 Shades Darker. This was, I don't even know. Can't describe it. It was just more characters, more drama. Relationships have grown. Like, it's just more steady. If you like organization like I do, kind of. My room's a mess right now, if you've noticed, because I'm redoing my room. But if you guys like a steady pace and a nice pace and no slowness, no boringness, you like a lot of adventure, not like just like, oh, pirates, no, like just everything that happens, and that suspense, and I don't know, I can't describe it all. This is just amazing, and this is my favorite. I don't know what else to say, but it's just great. I don't want to ruin the book for anyone, but you just see the steadiness and the, let's see, I'm trying to think if there's a, I don't know, more kindling. There you go. That's all I want to say. And you just see other characters. You don't just see Anna and Christian's characters grow. You just see everyone grow in this story. So I think that's why I like this series. And then the last book is 50 Shades Freed. And this is just, like I said, she has the opportunity to write a 4th book, because this is the book that moves the fastest. And this is why I don't like it, because I think that time shouldn't fly in a book series. And if you're going to end it, just end it with like, they live happily ever after. Just kidding. But I think that this kind of did what Mockingjay did. It kind of just went a little fast towards the end, and it's just like 2 years later, you're like, what? So I like this book because it had a great beginning pace. Like I said, I like the pace of books. There was more drama, but I like the ending. And I'm going to kind of it's not really a spoiler, but towards the end you get to go back to the first book. And that sounds weird, but it's from Christian's perspective. And you get to see how he felt the first day he met Anna, and you get to see what was wrong with him. Because if you guys didn't know this, these books aren't just about sex. They have sex in them like any romance novel does. But you get to see what his mind was doing and how Anna has changed him. And then you get to kind of see other things in this book. And I don't want to ruin that much, but I think that it kind of makes people want to read the series if you can kind of see kind of what Christian's perspective was, kind of like how they did with Twilight and New Moon. I mean, they it was all from Bella's point of view, but I think the author had, I don't remember the author of Twilight, but she did a whole other book on Edward's point of view. So I like the ending and how it closes. So there is an opportunity for there to be a 4th book. And this also ties together the previous books, and you get closure in so many ways with some things, a lot of the drama that was happening. So yeah, I really like this book series. If I had to rate the whole series, I would easily, and I would say 9 out of 10. And that's because I really love the psychological aspect and how you can see Christian, Anna, Kate, everyone's parents growing, and I don't know. I just think it's just a great series, and I am about to review the movie for you guys in a minute. And I'm very picky when it comes to books, but I've read like Meg Cabot's books, her mystery books, and I've read her princess books, and I've read like different genres of books. I've read romance novels, but I like this. Like, this is like not just love, mushy gushy love. This is like, this makes it more realistic for me. So anyway, I think this book was the books were controversial because it was having to do with BDSM, and people thought it was domestic violence. And the actors will say this is not domestic violence because it's consensual. She doesn't like no, you know. So anyway, I want to close it like that. And if you guys have your own opinions, you know, that's great. Do it in a YouTube video. Don't be mean down below, and just love people. And that's the message that I kind of get from these books, that anybody can love, even if you've had a different start to life. So I will talk to you guys later, and if you want me to review any books, put them down below, and I will have some exciting videos coming soon. Definitely ones of me singing, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!